Are you tired of forgetting to open your crates when you're offline?
Yes.
Are you tired of not having enough gems to buy several troops draft crates?
Yes.
Are you tired of opening crates but you don't get your favorite units?
Yes!
Well then, Dream Motion has your back. So, what is a Veterans Pass? So, most people who have played Clash Royale might have known this Royal Pass, which is very similar to the Veterans Pass, but both of them work differently and have some similar benefits to the player. But Road to Valor's Veteran Pass works much differently, and so to buy that Veteran Pass, you must go to the shop icon, which can be located at the bottom left corner of your screen. Just tap it, go to shop, and as you can see, the Veteran Pass icon doesn't show up. Why? Well, that's because I have it now, the Veterans Pass. So, once you have bought a Veterans Pass, you may know that you have bought the Veterans Pass by seeing it at the bottom right corner of your screen, located here. Next, below the 2v2 icon. See? We may move on what benefits the Veteran Pass may give to players when buying. Once you have bought a Veteran Pass, you may instantly receive 300 gems once you order. I repeat, 300 gems. Now, some players might think that, well, this is a lot actually, but for veteran players, it is enough to buy even the Elite Recruit Crate, which only costs around 750 gems. Not even comparable to the Troops Draft Crate, which costs a whopping 2,500 gems. But the 300 gems is still kinda worth it if you're a player that is saving up gems and spending it much wisely. So I may guarantee you a tip that save these 300 gems. Do not, I repeat, do not spend them unless you have to. Now, for the next benefit of the Veteran Pass, you may receive an additional 20 gems daily. Now, think about this. A Veteran Pass lasts for only 1 week. 1 week is equal to 7 days. Multiply 20 by 7, you will receive 140 gems in 1 week. Well, that's not a lot compared to the 300 gems you receive, but still worth it actually if you're saving it up. So, best, I'll say to you that save these gems. Do not spend them if you have to. Next, the Veteran Pass gives or benefits you a double reward crate recharge. Now, what do you mean by double reward crate recharge? Now, let's say for an average player that doesn't have a Veteran Pass, your maximum reward crate capacity is 2. But when you have bought a Veteran Pass, the reward crate capacity is increased by 2 points. So instead of 2, the capacity is increased into 4. But that's not all it has to say about it. Every day, the reward crate charges you with 2 crates. I repeat, 2 crates. That is essentially good for an average player like you and me, which, I mean, I'm classified maybe a veteran player, but of course, I still like double reward crates every day. Now, reopen crates. Now, what do you mean by reopen crates? So, firstly, players have seen themselves open crates for once, and some of them may not get the best units, and in fact, units that they don't want to upgrade. And so, the Veteran Pass gives you a chance to reopen these crates. So, what do you mean by reopening them? Reopen them or opening another crate? No, not like that. So, you open a crate and then you see the confirm button. Once you have hit confirm, you will get the units from that crate. But since there is a so-called reopen option or button, I should say, once you have pressed that, the crate will refresh and give you freshly new units to be given to you. And if you are lucky, one of those units may be one of your favorites, and then you might level your units up because of this reopening mechanism. I mean, this benefits a lot when players have this Veteran Pass, of course. I mean, you can basically reopen any crate, even the troops draft crate. You may reopen it. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, in Clash Royale, I have never seen this feature, but in Road to Valor, I guess this is my first time testing out the reopen feature Dream Motion introduces to the Veteran Pass, of course. So now we move on to automatically initiate unlocking supply crate upon offline. So basically, some players can't even understand what this means, but I'll explain it to you. So, ever open a crate, but then you forgot to open the next crate, which took 8 hours to unlock. You have wasted precious time for unlocking that crate. And so, the Veteran Pass gives you the ability on unlocking automatically crates while being offline. You don't need to unlock crates manually because the Veteran Pass benefits you by automatically unlocking crates when offline. Now take note, this only works when you are starting to unlock a crate. Then leave it alone, it will unlock all crates that are in the queue. Once they are all unlocked, you may open them. You may get those precious units, maybe even get an epic unit out of them. But if you don't favor these units, then the reopen crate option is there to help you out. Lastly, emphasis effect for general slaying. Now, what do you mean by emphasis effect for general slaying? This is your name, but it is glowing bright yellow to dark yellow. This is what's called an emphasis effect. This tells you that you have bought a Veteran Pass. You may see it also in the chat. You may also see it in your core. This tells you that this player has bought a Veteran Pass. This lets players know that this person has actually bought a veteran pass. Now, with the benefits out of the way, we may now move on to the cons. Now, for the first con, the veteran pass only benefits one faction. I repeat, the veteran pass only benefits one faction. Now let's say you have bought a veteran pass by using the Wehrmacht faction. Now this means that basically the Wehrmacht faction is only affected by the veteran pass. Now this basically means that you have to actually buy 3 more veteran passes to be able to affect the Austria, the Soviets, and the US. Yes, 3 veteran passes. Now, a veteran pass is estimated to be costing around $4 to $6. Some countries may have higher prices than this, but yeah, a total of a whopping around $20 to $25. Yes, that's a lot, of course, but I think for better cases you may spend it wisely on one faction only. So if you are focusing on grinding the Soviets, then you only make sure that you buy a veteran pass for it and not buy veteran pass for the other 3 factions. Now, another problem you would encounter when actually buying 4 veteran passes for all 4 factions is by managing it. Yes, managing. Now, so basically, I have experience in this kind of situation. Once I have received or claimed my veteran pass in January 23. Now, I noticed that the veteran pass doesn't affect one faction, but it affects all factions. So basically, I have to manage all 4 factions every day, every single one of them, grinding reward grades which have been stacking every 2 of them. Now, so if you want to avoid this specific situation that I am in, just buy a veteran pass for one specific faction that you are going to focus on. One specific faction that you are going to focus on. Now actually, that's all I know about its cons. Now, if you want to tell more about its cons, post a comment down below, since this is my first time actually obtaining a veteran pass for free. So I have no means on paying it. 3Motion gave it to me for free because of the event on January 23, and so it's still not, it will still last up to February, maybe on the first week of February it will end. But get your veteran pass now if you haven't played the game for several months. Okay, now I know that I have said that it's hard to manage, but once you are onto it, then you won't have a hard time actually. But yeah, so post a comment below to see if you have observed more cons about this veteran pass.
Make sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel.